Get booed up every day with your driver.
Hope y'all doing good. Brother Lawrence Womack is in the building. What's up, Brother Womack? Sylvia Fleming, where you been? What's up, folks? I'm on my way to the St. Petersburg Business League meeting. I mentioned it on my Monday Motivational Power Talk last night. Meeting from 5:30 to 8 o'clock. And this Saturday I'll be speaking. I will be speaking this Saturday at the WellCare Welcome Center over in Tampa. This Saturday, folks, the WellCare Welcome Center over in Tampa. Go to either my inbox me for that details, or you can go to jleespeaks.com and go to events, and you'll see my calendar. I have a public calendar there, and you guys will be able to go to this August the 18th. Click on my calendar, August the 18th, and you see all the details. The details is there for where I'm going to be speaking over in Tampa this Saturday at 1:30, from 1:30 to like 6:30, something like that. So it's going to be some other speakers there, some other dynamic speakers going to be there as well. I think brother Fred Hinton is speaking also. He's doing phenomenal things down here in the Tampa Bay area. That brother's been on fire. So he's going to be speaking. Felicia Romano is speaking also. So it's going to be a great event, folks. You might want to come on out there. Brittany Monet is going to be serenading us with some beautiful music. She's a beautiful vocalist down here in St. Pete. She's going to be there performing as well. It's going to be a great event, folks. So I highly encourage you to come on out if you're in the Tampa Bay area. That's this Saturday at 1:30. From 1:30 to like 6:30, something like that. And today, I'm on my way to the St. Petersburg Business League meeting. It's a general meeting for those of you who are entrepreneurs. You want to be entrepreneurs, small, large, medium businesses. Come on out and take a look at what we got going on with the St. Petersburg Business League, where I serve as on the advisory board. I serve on the advisory board for the St. Petersburg Business League. Hey Janice, how you doing? I hope you're coming out to the St. Pete Business League meeting this evening. Randall Payton, how you doing today? So that's where I'm going. That's where I'm headed at right now, folks. Now also keep in mind that the St. Petersburg Business League will be hosting their first mixer next week on the 23rd. So make sure you guys put that in your calendar as well. Those 3 events I shared. If you're in the Tampa Bay area, go to all 3. The one of the day, the St. Pete Business League meeting. Saturday, the Mind Your Mind event over in Tampa at the WellCare Welcome Center. And next Saturday for St. Pete Business League's first mixer at the Allen Grill. The Allen Grill next on the 23rd, next week. The Allen Grill located over in Terra Verde, Florida. All right, so you make sure, folks, you get all that information. Inbox me if you need details. Hopefully you guys are coming out today in the Tampa Bay area, because we got heavy hitters that be in the room at the Tampa Bay Business League meeting. So come on out here, let's network, let's exchange some ideas, let's get you guys going in business and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm excited. Not only for what I got going on personally, but I'm also excited for the St. Petersburg Business League, and I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the fact that you guys are looking to do more. You recognize that there is more to life than what you're doing. And that's always a beautiful thing, to know that you guys have taken that initiative. You're taking on that mindset, and you're willing to do something about it. I want to say hello to Don Callahan. Don Callahan is up in Canada. A Canadian. Good to see you, Don Callahan. Thank you for stopping through. Man, you've always been supportive. I want to thank you very much for that. Hopefully we'll be up in Canada soon, doing one of our conferences, the Wealth Summit. We are moving along. We are making things happen. So you guys just stay tuned. We could be in your city next. So make sure you like the WAN Global business page. WAN Global LLC. Make sure you like WAN Global's page, folks. Also like my other page, Jay Lee. Actually, it's not Jay Lee Speaks anymore, so make sure you like my other page, Jay Hunter Lee. Those of you who didn't know, you see now on my page and my name that I've added my mother's maiden name to my name. My name, Jay Lee, just always had Lee. So I've added Hunter there because I want to carry out the legacy of both my mother and my father. So you can always see, Hunter and Lee as my last name, both together. So you see Jay Hunter Lee. Oh man, thank you very much, Don. I really much appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Appreciate it a lot. That means a lot, man. I really appreciate that. Good to see you, Ren. How are you? Thank you for stopping through. I don't know how long you're staying, but thank you anyway for coming, for stopping past, breezing through. So, folks, I'm on my way to network. I want to talk a little bit about that right quick. I'm not going to talk long about networking. If you notice, some of the most successful people in the world come out of networks. Millionaires are not created individually. Millionaires are mostly millionaires are created in layers. What do I mean by that? Is in layers, meaning that if you see one millionaire come out, or new millionaires, let's say when Tyler Perry became rich, he didn't become rich by himself. There was a layer of millionaires that got rich with him. What do I mean by that? Meaning that everybody that was involved in his plays, his movies, were in his network. You guys understand? They were in his network. That's why you hear a lot of people say, make sure you keep yourself surrounded by like-minded people. Make sure you keep yourself surrounded by people who are doing better than you, and is going to help you become the person you want to become, or help you be an accountability partner to you. It's very important that you be around those people. That is how you build a strong network. And I'm going to tell you something. Every network that has major success, that network has a program, a project that everybody contributes to in the network. Hey, Shanique Carter. So every network has a program that people contribute to who is involved in that network. So what was Tyler Perry's network? What was the project in his network? The network was his plays, his movies, right? His plays and then his movies. And what happened? All the people that he had in his network who were involved in his plays, they got rich when he got rich. So that's how you win, folks. If you're trying to be a millionaire on your own, I'm gonna tell you something, it's almost never gonna happen for you. You have to be around a network of people who think like you do, who have ideas, sharing ideas, enhancing each other's ideas, right? Very, very important. So just be mindful of that. Same way with Spike Lee. When Spike Lee, who was in Spike Lee's network before he got rich? The same people you see who got rich, who rich today, who played in his movies. Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington, Wesley Snipes, and others, right? Remember the guy Radio Raheem? Remember him? You know, the movie New Jack City had Radio Raheem in it. and Wesley Snipes. And both of them guys were in Spike Lee's network. And they started see, once you get exposed with the right network, when you get exposed to the public because of the project that network has, other people is going to look to hire you. They're going to look to hire you. They're going to look to pay you to do other work outside of the network that you got rich in. I hope this makes sense to you guys. I hope you guys paying attention to that. Look what happened with Lisa Nichols, personal friend of mine, worth millions right now, CEO of her own company, motivating the masses, and her company is public. It's public on Wall Street. So let me share something about that real quick, folks. Lisa Nichols got her big hit from the movie and the book called The Secret. You guys remember that? 2006, right? The movie and book, The Secret, right? Now, how did that happen? The Secret was the project. And I sat here, I'm going to tell you, Lisa Nichols told me this story. As a matter of fact, she told me that story sitting right here in the passenger seat of my car. Back in April, when she was here. She was in the seat of my car, and my cousin Tia Whitaker was in the back seat. We were driving it on the highway on our way to a Jamaican restaurant, and Lisa Nichols sat in the passenger seat of my car and told me how the movie and the book, The Secret, jumped off. She was involved with a group with all those other people that you see in The Secret. They were in a group. You guys understand that? Those people from The Secret, the movie and book The Secret, were in a group, right? And Rhonda Byrne, who is the author, who CEO The Secret, she came to their group. It had James Arthur Ray in it, Lisa Nichols, John Assaraf, all them folks from The Secret. What's his name? The Reverend. Michael Beckwith. All of them was in the same group. They had a group. They had to pay money. They had to pay big money to be in that group. And Rhonda Byrne came to their group and wanted them to be cast members of The Secret. So that was a networking group, folks, that had a project involved, and as they all contribute to that project, they all got rich. You see? Now, I want you to think of the network group that you go to on a regular basis, right? And do that networking group have a major project that all of you are that's in that group are contributing to? That's very important. See, a lot of people go to a networking group or networking event to thinking they're going to get customers or they're going to get prospects. You're going for the wrong reason, ladies and gentlemen. You don't go to a networking group to sell to one another. You go to a networking group to sell with one another. It's about collaboration. That's what it's supposed to be about. And you gotta create a project out of the group so that project can expose everybody involved in the project, in the networking group. If that networking group don't have a project that's going to expose the members of the networking group, then what are you going there for? Right? I hope this makes sense. So that's how The Secret jumped off. All those people, those cast members from The Secret, and you notice after The Secret jumped off, Oprah had them on her show, right? Oprah had the people from The Secret on her show. So having said that, learn to get out of your own way. Don't go to a networking group trying to be the superstar. Go to a networking group trying to be the person that you want to be the student. Go with a student mindset. That's important. Hey, Debbie. Go to a networking group with a student mindset and learn, because there's always somebody involved with that group that you are going to benefit from. Right? So that's important. That's one thing I just wanted to share with you guys about networking and the purpose of networking and how networking works. And that's why millionaires are being created in layers. You're not just finding one millionaire, you're finding several millionaires coming out of the same network. And you want to wonder how that's happening. It's because they all contribute to the same project. And that project is exposing everybody that's involved in that networking group. So when everybody get exposed, guess what? People outside of that networking group is going to call to hire you for something. Whatever that is. Whether it's comedy, singing, or music, or public speaking. Doesn't matter. Whatever it is you do, there's a network out there for it. Everything, even if it's illegal. There's a network out there for what you do that's illegal. Now, I don't highly recommend you go to get involved with something illegal, but what I'm saying to you is there's a network out there for everything you do. Everything. Shannon Fitz, hey. So that's one thing you got to realize, people. Whatever it is you do, make sure you're with the right networking group. A networking group that has a project that you can contribute to by utilizing your skill set to contribute to that project that networking group has. And as that project gets big, you will get exposed along with everyone else in that networking group. And everyone else in that networking group will get hired or will get called by many other organizations. Shannon Fitz does yoga, right? What if she was in a powerful, I don't know if she is or not, but let's say Shannon is in a powerful networking group of people who does yoga. And somebody comes along and say, hey, we're looking for somebody to do some documentary on yoga, and we want to expose it to the entire world. We wanted to go on Netflix. We wanted to go everywhere. We wanted to go viral, just like The Secret did. And because Shannon Fitz is in that network group, she is automatically involved with that project. So guess what? She's going to get exposed on Netflix because the project is now aired on Netflix, and she's part of the group that's contributing their skills to the project that's being casted out on Netflix. And guess what happens? Somebody over in India is going to call Shannon. Hey, we saw that you were on that such and such show on Netflix. When can we hire you to come here? Okay, but Shannon Fitz fee just went up. Shannon fee just went up by $25,000, right? And then as Shannon Fitz's calendar started to fill up because everybody saw her exposed in that project, guess what? Her fee will go up another $35,000. And then not only that, Shannon Fitz is going to also have programs in her arsenal. So now that she's not only getting paid on the front end, but when she's speaking, she gets to sell from the stage and sell her programs on the back end. No less than $1,000 per program. And the room is filled with a few hundred or 1,000 people. And they're going to rush to her table to buy her program. Now you got to see what happens. All of that starts with being in the right network. Or being in a network that has a program, a project going on, a project that you are contributing to that's just going to expose you. You see, you got to understand something about time, folks. Time will do one or two things. Time will either promote you or it will expose you. The good news to it is it's ultimately your choice. I'm about a couple of miles, I think. Yeah, about a couple of miles from my destination. Meeting at the Tampa Bay, not the Tampa Bay, but the St. Petersburg Business League. We networked from 5:30 to 6, and then the meeting started at 6. And here's the actual agenda right here. See, I have the agenda. I look over the agenda. I get prepared, right? I get prepared. When I stop at a stoplight, I normally look at the agenda so I can know so I can think of ways of presenting or running the agenda. I'm the facilitator of the meeting, so I also serve on the advisory board of the St. Petersburg Business League. So I printed the agenda out, I looked at it at home, now I'm taking it with me, so when 6 o'clock hit on the nose, I'm starting off the meeting and we're going to be on fire. But I hope this is helpful to you guys about networking. I love talking about this. I talk about this every so often, and my message is always the same. I use the same analogies, I use the same metaphors when I talk about networking, the importance of networking, and what type of networking events or networking groups you should be a part of. I always do that. I always say the same message because there's always someone who has not heard it yet. Isn't that awesome? So folks, I'm just about at my destination. I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit more. Anybody got any comments or questions, shoot them in the comments. If I don't have an answer right away, I'll get you an answer. But I want to thank you guys for stopping through, taking this ride with me. Absolutely. Always a pleasure. Don Callahan, thank you, my man. I'm sure you've heard me talk about this before, you know, the importance of networking and what type of networking groups to be involved in. About a block away from my destination. Yep, 1 block away. Here we come. We come. Right turn. Then another right turn, and I am in the facility. Okay, here we go, folks. About to run in here and get this thing on the road. Yep, I am at Pinellas Technical College. They call it P-Tech. I like that, P-Tech. Sounds like a major university at a football game, don't it? UCLA is playing P-Tech. Robert Smith, good to see you, bro. All right, I am here. We're gonna get this meeting on the road. Hey Rob, man, I missed you, man. You came in a little late, brother. Check my video out again, man, and share it for me. That'll go for all of you. Please share the video, if you will. And I got to go. I got to get up in here in this meeting. I'm the facilitator. All right, I'm gonna let y'all walk with me for a little bit. Hold on. Get my phone. Now who is this right here? Janice, hey! Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Got my agenda. I got to get in here. Here we go. All right. I don't need my glasses because it's gonna be dark when I come out. All right, here we go. Let's go, folks. All right. Got my agenda in my hand. Y'all see I travel light. This is all I'm carrying. I'm not even carrying a pen. They're gonna have pens in here. This is a college. Here's what I'm walking into. That's what I'm walking into. Take a look at them palm trees on the right. Man, I love palm trees. It's one of the reasons I moved to Florida. Thank you, Rob. I'm coming in. The St. Petersburg Business League. I'm gonna see if anybody's already up here. Let y'all say hey to them, or let them say hey to you. Now I gotta check in.
G8. Thank you so much. We're here and see others up there already. Okay?
That's where we at, Miss Finetti. I think I know everything. That's where we at with our relationship.
No, I'm just following the rules because they have cameras on.
No, I'm talking about you said. You know, Mr. Ward, you think he knew everything?
I'm teasing you. Look, you lost your sense of humor.
No, I thought you did for a minute. I was laughing with
Of
you.
course not, Chris. Thank you very much. And will you sign in here for me as well, too?
Yes.
The orientation is for everybody in D2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where.
But last night they had them going to,
I go by Jay.
they had them going to,
The welding shop.
yeah, last night they didn't go to D2. They
Thank
all
you.
were in the welding shop. So maybe he didn't do that. Give me those back, sir. Maybe he didn't do orientation. Maybe he decided to save it till tonight. I don't know.
Everybody.
Oh,
I'm coming in, folks.
let's see anytime we go.
I am in the building. How you doing? Good. Walking the stairs. I ain't taking no elevator. See, when you get a little older, man, you stop taking elevators. Get up and walk the steps, folks. Be so lazy. The steps. All right, folks. You looking for the St. Pete Business League? P-Tech, folks. Take a look at this. P-Tech. P-Tech, man. This is where we have the St. Pete Business League at. Hey, Jocelyn Price. This is it. This is the president, the vice president of the St. Petersburg Business League.
Are you live?
I am live. This is the VP. You gonna say hello to everybody?
Hello.
This is Miss Annie. She's one of the founding members of the St. Petersburg Business League.
It is Tuesday. Tomorrow is Bible study.
Brother Warren.
You gonna pass these out?
Oh, that's the Chris Warren you were talking about. Child, yeah, we have him on the scene.
This is Miss Karma.
Don't do that. I'm doing well. Do you have
Let me know when you're doing stuff like that.
Well, they saw you because when I walked in anyway, so I couldn't hide you. I tried to hide you. This is Miss Annie. She's the
New hours for now, anyway.
Finding your member.
she's a founding member
And you're
of the St. Pete Business League.
Full-time RN, I worked all day.
So you are an RN.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's a full day.
Been for years
So you don't
and
want
years
it?
and years.
How long have you been an RN now?
If you don't want it, I'll
I've been
keep
at the VA going on 20 years, and before that, I was.
Jay Hunter.
How are you doing, Dr. Chris?
This is me and the VP, y'all. Look at the VP up here. Look at the VP in the building. Where's William? If I can put him on the spot. Too. William.
You didn't come and I sent you a text.
Why?
Text you out.
Okay, well, Look like I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to step it up. President won't be here today. So we got to get this thing on the road, folks. Hey, how y'all doing? Good. I'm gonna be over there in a second. Okay. I couldn't. I tried. I couldn't make it.
How you doing?
Good. How
Good
are
to see
you? I'm
you.
live, so I don't know if you guys want to be highlighted or not.
Okay.
I'm always want to be out.
Oh yeah. Check this out, y'all.
Jarvis Salamine.
This is one of the heavy hitters. The heavy hitters and hard-hitting heavy hitters.
Well, this is Jarvis Salamine, president and co-founder of the Regional Black Chamber of Commerce, here to work and collaborate with the St. Pete Business League to talk about growing businesses in the community and how we can work together to all of us to be successful and build win-win relationships.
Don't get no better than that. Don't get no better. See, I told you, you guys should have been here. You got to be surrounded with heavy hitters, man, like-minded people. And most importantly is when you see people get wealthy, I said this before, when you see people get wealthy, take a look at their friends. Their friends got wealthy too, most likely, right? So I had some lint on my... But listen, folks, this is what it's all about. We got professional photographers in the building. That's right. That's want to wave at the people, my man.
What school you teaching?
So it's going to be a great time. I'm gonna show you guys Mr. Love. Mr. Love. See, the St. Pete Business League used to be the Black Chamber of Commerce, and the original member of the Black Chamber of Commerce had started the Black Chamber of Commerce over again and named it the St. Petersburg Business League. So you guys about to meet Mr. Love. Mr. Love in the building. He's over here schooling some young folks, man. See, giving them that wisdom. Oh, did you? Oh, thank you, man. Thank you.
The man who's schooling is
Hopefully I was helpful, man.
LeBron James. He's the one.
He's schooling, he building the schools, he is, you're right.
Yeah.
Talking about
He knows
LeBron.
how to do it.
Yeah.
Talking about LeBron.
To
That's Mr. Love, folks. He's the
you're
founder.
recording. Oh, okay.
He's amongst the founding body of the St. Pete Business League.
I'm saying we can do it. Yeah.
So that's what it's all about, folks. And here's my agenda. Look at my agenda. So I'm running the meeting today. See? It's the agenda right here. This is it. So I got to run the business. Right now, it's just people networking. A lot of people aren't here yet. But this is going to be probably almost full by the time we get started at 6 o'clock. Right? We got water here. Got some refreshments. I'm going to walk on back here and get some water. Get some water real quick. Brother Warren, we're not Facebook friends, but I see you pop up all the time. It said, you know how it says people you might know? And I always, yeah. I'm Jay. Nice to meet you, man. Yeah. 14. Yeah. See, we got some freshmen, folks. Hold on, let me show y'all the refreshments we got here. See, this is why y'all should be showing up. Look at these cookies. We got some chicken up in here. We got some popcorn chicken. We got water. So you gotta have water to wash down all that killer food. See, a lot of people have health issues because they don't drink enough water.
I'd actually do speaking at school.
So folks, I'm about to shut it down. I got some handshaking to do. We got to get ready for this business league meeting. Starting in about 15 minutes. So people are still walking in. So we'll see you guys soon. Take care, folks. And do me one last huge favor. Sing like no one can hear you. Dance like no one can see you. Love like you've never been hurt. And live like it's heaven on earth. I'm Jay Lee. I love you. And the world needs you. So stop that damn texting and driving. Peace and blessings, folks. Watch this video again because I did.